Good morning, Copper Basin. Today is Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. I'm Kimmy.
I'm Elizabeth, and on today's show, we'll be talking about Bubbles, a quarter thief, and Apple.
So let's get the show started. There's a science behind the art of blowing soap bubbles. It's not the thickness of the soapy film, but rather the speed of the blowing gust of air that determines whether bubbles will emerge, scientists in France report in the February 19th Physical Review. Letters Corbin and his colleagues looked through centuries of studies, but they couldn't find any explanation of the physics behind bubble blowing. So the team built a device that pumps a controlled uniform layer of bubble liquid over a roughly 1 meter high opening of adjustable width. The scientists peppered this large, precise cousin of a bubble wand with pressurized jets of air, light helium, or heavy sulfur hexafluoride gas. Quick gusts pushed out bubbles, but slow-moving jets only dimpled the film. Now let's go to weather with Lainey.
Today will be cloudy with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the mid-50s. Tonight will be partly cloudy in the mid-60s to mid-70s. Tomorrow has a 20% chance of rain with the highs in the mid-70s and lows in the upper 50s. We'll be having showers later in the week. So what do you call a skeleton snake? A rattler! Ha ha! Now let's go to World News with Joey.
A former security worker at Brink's company has been charged with stealing almost $200,000 worth of quarters. Justice officials said Monday Stephen Dennis, 49, of Harperville, Alabama, is accused of taking the coins while working as a money processor manager, the Department of Justice said in a new release. $200,000
If you do the crime, you gotta pay the time.
in quarters.
Yeah, 25 cents at a time.
How do you not notice that being taken? That's $220,000.
Okay, let's go over to PSA.
A local prosecutor has offered an unusual justification for forcing Apple to help hack an iPhone used by a San Bernardino mass killer. The phone might have been used as a weapon to introduce malicious software to county computer systems. Computer security experts say the prospect is unlikely. By late Friday, the prosecutor's claim had sparked a wave of social media postings, many of which mocked the DA's use of the non-technical term cyberpathogen to describe the supposed malware. Apple has resisted calls to help unlock the phone, arguing that building a software tool to override the phone's security features would render their other iPhones vulnerable to criminals and government authorities around the world. Investigators are eager to see if the phone used by shooter Syed Farouk contains any useful information about other suspects. Now let's go to sports with Joey and Tanner.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Sports. I'm Joey.
And this is Tanner.
What is going on with the NFL nowadays? First Matt Forte, then Arian Foster. Now, DeMarco Murray has been traded to the Tennessee Titans from the Eagles.
What in the world are the Eagles doing?
What are they going for with this, honestly?
I don't know who's coaching them now. Do you even know?
No, I don't know. And now, Chris Ivory sounds with the Jaguars. I know he went from the Jets. That's a terrible team to a terrible team, so there's really not an upgrade. The Seahawks left outside linebacker, Bruce Irvin, is thinking about going to the Raiders.
So everything's mixed up in the offseason, I suppose.
Khalil Mack and Bruce Irvin? That would be crazy. It'd just be insane. The NFL's going crazy. The coaches are just crazy. No one knows what's going on, but let's go find out what the lunch is.
Today's lunch, line 1 will be having chicken fajita nachos, salad, beans, cookie, fruit, and milk. Line 2 will be having cheeseburger, trimmings, fries, fruit, and milk. Tomorrow's breakfast in line 1 is cinnamon roll, orange juice, and milk. Breakfast in line 2 is breakfast, pizza, orange juice, and milk. That's all for lunch and breakfast. Now to Elizabeth with local news.
I guess the rain's down in Africa. We're gonna take some time to do the things we never had.
Copper Basin Learning Center here at Basin has been busy this semester. Ms. Youngs decided to let students go with their imaginations on mass creations after looking at mass from numbers of Spanish-speaking nations. Another project from Spanish class was the creation of travel journals. Students decorated journals in a variety of ways and created projects based on different regions. Those of us that have already taken Spanish surely remember the travel journal. Kudos to anyone that kept calm for the whole book. Now to a word for our sponsors.
When it's your job to protect the world's greatest nation, it's your responsibility to solve the world's greatest challenges. This is why we search for the best and brightest, why we train for every eventuality, on land and water, in the air, space, and even cyberspace. We operate in a complex world with one simple mission: win.
I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Colton.
For today's announcements,
Friday is 9 weeks exams.
March 10th is the junior class trip to Cleveland State.
March 17th is also St. Patrick's Day.
Spring break is March 21st to the 28th.
April 19th is the ACT.
There are no birthdays today.
So make sure you don't wish them a happy birthday. And another thing, this week, Thursday, seniors have to turn in their essay and...
Their essay for their poster and their budget sheet.
Yeah, so if you're like me, we're going to have to start that today.
Because it's due tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll see you tomorrow on CBTV News at 9.